You know, a
manifestation.
lot of people don't understand that. Like, energy is such a big thing, and being able
Yeah.
to read energy, gauge energy,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
such a blessing. A lot of people
Yeah,
do not have.
energy is so important. Like, energy is so crazy that, like, if your energy is right, you can make $1 million.
Absolutely.
And in a month. But if your energy is not right, it's like the thing that you're supposed to get in like 1 month, you might eventually have to get in 2 years because of energy. You know, even your association, the type of people that you are with.
Absolutely.
You know,
Do
it's
you know
very,
what? These
very
are the things my
important.
mom used to tell me when I was younger, and you don't really pay attention to until you're older, isn't it? The people you align yourself with,
Trust
all of
me,
that matters.
it does. Like, it really does. Trust me. Like, they say, show me your friend, and I'll tell you you are.
YEEEAAH Network.
Hey guys, welcome back to YEEEAAH Network. I'm Diamond, and today we are back with another amazing interview. Today I'm going to be sat with the one that calls himself the Gyal Them Sugar. Not my words, these are his, I promise you. All the way from Lagos, Nigeria. He has dropped us an amazing new project, and I cannot wait to speak to him further about it. He goes by the name of Magixx, and today we'll be discussing the anticipated album, I Dream in Color. Give it up for Magixx! How are you, sir?
I'm fine. I'm really good. I'm really like, you know, I like the way you introduce everything.
Oh,
I can't feel like it's really nice. Really nice.
I appreciate it. You're looking very fashionable.
This is like Palo vibes. So
What's Palo vibes?
I came dressed in Palo vibes, like chill, like
chill. I've learned a new word.
Yeah.
Palo vibes. So
Palo
talk to us. You have just dropped your very much anticipated debut album, I Dream in Color.
Yeah.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. How does it feel to put out a full body of work?
Man, I won't lie, it comes with like a lot of pressure, you know, because you know, like for someone like me, I grew up listening to like, you know, people that came out and their debut albums were like bangers, you know, so it's like it comes with a lot of like pressure. You want all the songs to be successful, you know, but that's what it comes with. It comes with a lot of pressure, but like also excitement because it's the first time you are doing it. So me, I'm really grateful to God for like, you know, being able to put out my first project. It came at a time where like everybody's like, Magixx, you've not put out a debut album, it's been 3 years, you know, and here we are.
Did you feel the pressure more from others, or was that a more internal thing from yourself?
I think it was more like internal and external at the same time. You know, I remember throughout last year, like the label was pressing my neck, like you need to put out your album this year.
They had their foot on your neck, yeah.
I swear. But you know, like I'm grateful that like, you know, we've been able to do, you know, what we've done in the last, you know, it's been like 11 days since we dropped the album, and I'm just grateful to God that we've been able to do that.
And it has been received very well.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's been going very well. And we're also out here to promote the album. You know, I'm grateful to God. You're looking shiny too. So.
Thank you. The name's Diamond. So talk to us a little bit about the title of the album. It's very, very intriguing. Yeah. What is the meaning, or what's the story behind I Dream in Colors? Yeah, what's the story behind that?
I mean, it ties back to like everything I've been saying. You know, people, I've had like, you know, people over the years be like, Magixx, you know, you're underrated. Magixx, you know, you're not where we want you to be. You're not dropped your album yet. You know, it comes from a place of, you know, all of us, we always have like something that we want for ourselves. You know, we might have achieved a little bit, but it's always a next level.
That potential to go even further.
There's always a next level, and I see that for myself. I see the stadiums, you know, I see the big features, you know, I see myself, you know, doing like big brand collaborations, and it's like
absolutely, and you're more than capable.
Obviously,
yeah.
Even right now,
obviously.
but even right now, it's already like on the table. But it's like there's so much that like I want for myself that people can't see right now. And what is a vision? You know, what is a dream? It's personal. When you dream at night, it's not two people that are seeing it. It's just you.
It's just me. Absolutely.
You know? So even though you can't see it, I see myself, you know, in that light, in that beautiful light, and that's the meaning of I Dream in Color.
Oh my God, I absolutely love that because I can resonate so much with what you've just said now, and I'm sure a lot of people can as well. Just about you yourself, you see the potential of going further, of going higher. Absolutely, I really love that. So, so far you have given us visuals, which is absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Have you had a hand in play with the visuals because it's out of this world? I want to know, like, what is the creative process with that? Do you have a say in the end goal, the end projects?
First of all, big shout out to to my guy Sage, Photo Sage. Big shout out to Mavin. But like I have like I don't want to overhype it, but like I have like 70% or 90%.
Jeez, we love that.
Like my creative process. I'm somebody who's hands-on. I like to be in the works because when you are the one behind it, it's always distinct because it's your idea.
Absolutely.
So it's always like, I'm always like, even the artwork, everything, like I'm I'm there.
I love that. Yeah.
I'm very, very like involved in everything.
Absolutely, and I love that because obviously, I dream in color as well. At the end of it, you want to sit back and say, this is my work.
Yeah.
Rather than being someone else's interpretation.
Exactly.
Of it.
Yeah. And I learned that early enough because I remember when I just started out in the game, and it's like, whenever I try to do like a video or something, like, and they bring the stylist just does whatever they want to do most of the time, even though it's good, but like I just never felt like it was complete.
Yeah. Okay.
So I just took it upon myself that, what, from now on I want to see it. I want to see before we shoot. I want to I want to be part of everything.
Of course.
Because a lot of people don't know that if you're not part of like your process, like you're gonna be someone else, and you can't defend that in the long run.
Absolutely, you have no control.
Yeah. So when you, for example, now if I leave this label now, like everything that people think is Magixx will not now be Magixx.
It will stay with them.
Yeah, you get me. So I just decided to like be part of the process every time.
I absolutely love that. That's amazing. One of my favorite tracks is With You.
Wow.
Do you know, if I was like in school and a guy tried to sing those words to me, like it would be trouble. No, honestly, absolutely love that. I want to know, like, what is maybe one, maybe two, I don't know how many you may have, but what's that one song on the album that is a bit more personable to you? What's the personal one for you?
They're all personal because it's the story of my life. Like this album, literally, like if you listen to it, it's a very personal album. Each and every one of the songs are real stories of mine, actual real stories of mine. I would say I love Voices a lot. I love With You as well a lot. I love Remy a lot. I love Badison of Foreplay, OK.
I love OK as well.
Yeah,
that's like my personal motivational song. Honestly, I love that one.
That's what we do. And yeah, like, yeah.
I love that. Absolutely love that. So if I can ask you to describe the album in one word, but don't say colourful.
Yeah.
Just one word, because you might be like, it's colourful. What's the one word that you would use to describe the album?
Motivational. That's one word. Motivational is coming from where I come from, like I'm telling you, like it wasn't easy. A lot of people just see you and be like, oh, this guy is enjoying now, this guy is balling, but like people don't even see like the process. I remember like when it was like back then, like I literally like had to like work for people. I had to write for people to pay me money, so that I can like record my own songs. I was writing for people in the studio back then, like, and even the producers were like, they were encouraging, but it's like I had to do all that. I remember the first time going to Mavin Records, like I had nothing on me, like I just went with faith, and they were like, don't worry about the transport, we are gonna cover it. And I'm like, wow. I was about to trek back home today.
That's
so
amazing.
I've had like my own fair share of growth, of like reflection, and it's like what more can I give, you know? And that's like my story, so, and that's why this album is the way it is.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What is like your typical day in a recording studio? Is there certain things you want in place? Do you want like rose petals on the ground before you walk in? What's that?
That's cute.
You're asking?
That's cute. But All I really need is God. You know,
Amen.
all I really need is
Clack
like,
it.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. All I really need is to feel inspired, energized, because like making music is it's a transmission of energy. You know, a lot of artists like we put in our soul, we put in our ideal like efforts, you know, into this thing, and people when people receive it, they don't receive um they don't receive like notes, you know, they receive actual like it feels divine, you know, that's why they can connect to it. So we are giving a
Absolutely.
part of ourselves to this work, and that's why I don't joke with like, you know, energy. If I feel drained or if I feel like my energy is down, like I just try to move, like I try to change my
Absolutely. You know, a
situation.
lot of people don't understand that. Like,
Yeah.
energy is such a big thing, and being able
Yeah.
to read energy, gauge energy,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
such a blessing. A lot of people do
Yeah,
not have.
energy is so important. Like energy is so crazy that like if your energy is right, you can make $1 million
Absolutely.
and in a month. But if your energy is not right, it's like the thing that you're supposed to get in like 1 month, you might eventually have to
Yeah.
get in 2 years
Yeah.
because of energy. You know, even your association, the type of people that you are with, you
Absolutely.
know,
Do you
it's
know what?
very,
These
very
are the things my mom
important.
used to tell me when I was younger, and you don't
Yeah,
really pay attention to until you're older, isn't it? The people
yeah.
you align yourself with, all
Trust
of that
me,
matters.
it does. Like it really does. Trust me. Like they say, show me your friend, and I'll tell you you are. You know, even Jesus Christ, like, you know, he had to like, you know, feed people for them to believe, you know, in what he's doing, because he had to bring their energy up, you know, to his own level. So that's what I think. Like life is all about energy, man. Like energy attracts, you know, and self belief, you know, self realization, and like, you know, just putting yourself, you know, in that space where it's like, you know, you want to be inspired. It's not easy. Sometimes you need other people to even like bring you out of, you know,
Absolutely.
what you're going through.
Yeah.
So your energy is like very
That's
important.
amazing. So many great gems. You
Yeah.
said, show me your people and I'll tell you who you are. So
Yeah.
currently you are signed
So
under
Mavin.
Mavin label. It's
Yeah.
a big deal.
I know, right?
It's a big deal. How is it working, you know, with Don Jazzy? Has
Yeah.
he given you any great advice? What advice has he given you? We want to hear the tea. What advice has he given you, Don Jazzy?
Man, there's a lot, you know, but one thing I've learned so much from Don Jazzy is the hunger, you know, the ability to stay hungry under any weather, like whether you're making it, whether you're like not doing well, you know, it's just like staying hungry and staying like very, very like humble, because tables turn. You know, people
Absolutely.
have come and gone. There's been artists upon artists upon artists, you know, but some people just are just there. You know, some people never just go down, and you keep
Yeah.
wondering why. Keep good relationships, you know, and always like be real to people, because you want whatever you give out is what the universe is gonna like, you know, send back to you. You know, we
Absolutely.
are a product of like our actions, and I believe so much in like, you know, in good grace. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
The family itself, Mavin Records, have
Yeah.
been dominating the charts for years.
Yeah, I know,
What
right?
is it that you think makes the label so special?
I think it's because the person that owns it is hungry. You know, person is forever hungry, because it is one thing for you to do something over and over, and you know, some people, if they have one success,
That's it,
that is
almost, isn't it?
like,
It's like,
you
where else
know,
do I go?
yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
oh, but you know, when you have people that like, you know, are hungry and also have eye for talent, you know, I think those are the two very important things. Like if the person who owns it has passion for it, you know, that's why the label is, you know, is what it is
yeah.
what it is today. It's passion, because there's no other way to define, you know, 20 years in the game.
Oh my gosh.
You know, it's like, yeah, there's
It
no other
takes a
way.
lot. It takes a lot.
There's no other way.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we've spoken a little bit, you know, about what motivates you, what keeps you going, the passion behind what you do. How do you balance your own personal life with the industry? How, where, and how do you find that balance?
I'm not. I don't think I'm part of the industry though.
Okay.
To be honest, like I don't like the word industry, because to be honest, like it's not a lot of real people, you know. You know, it's like people just want to take, you know, a lot of people just want to take when they need to take, so I don't see myself like I'm part of the industry. I just think like, yeah, man.
You're not part of the industry.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm
Do you know,
not part
that's
of the
not a bad
industry,
thing.
man.
That's not a bad thing to
Yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah,
Because
it's
honestly, because if you
I'm
even
just me,
dive
man.
into it,
Yeah.
yay, what's that sound effect? Yay,
Yeah.
it's a lot.
Yeah.
But do you find time for you? Like, how do you have fun? What do you do to have fun? How do you relax?
I'm very like I love my personal space. See here now, like I just did chill. Like
Yeah.
I love quiet time. I love being alone.
So do I. Do you know, I actually enjoy my own company.
Yeah, I love my own company.
I think
a lot,
I'm
like.
funny. I'm the funniest person I know. Honestly, I make myself laugh.
Yeah, I love my personal space, but at the same time, I feel like it's really hard to separate like doing this work and your personal life. Everything just has to like be one.
Yeah.
Yeah. People come and be like, oh, my personal life, bro. Trust me, like, yeah, I keep my personal life on my personal.
Yeah.
But like it's very, very hard to separate that.
Yeah.
Especially when you're on the run, when you're chasing. Every day I'm Magixx, bro. Every day.
Period.
Yeah.
I love that.
Every day, like I'm Magixx every day. Like it's barely days that I'm Alex.
Yeah.
I'm always Magixx. Like even right now, I'm Magixx. Like even when this camera is off, I'm still Magixx. It's like maybe when I'm in my room, when my mom she calls me, or when I call my dad, or when I call my sister, that's when I'm Alex. And it's like it's not many hours in a day to be Alex.
To be Alex. Yeah.
So, I mean, like God has has helped us to a point where it's like, this is what feeds my family, man. This is the only thing I do.
Yeah.
I don't do anything else. Like, there's nothing else that I'm doing in my life. Like, so.
Respect to you. So let's just, if you wasn't doing what you're doing right now, if you didn't have the love and the passion to create music, to write music, what career do you think you would be in?
I never
You have
really
to give
like.
me one. You have to give me at least one.
Damn.
Give me something.
If I wasn't doing music.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm very
Music
serious.
or nothing.
Man, I swear.
Okay.
I'm very passionate about this, but just maybe I'll be a businessman or something.
Okay. Yeah.
I would like to be where the money's at.
Okay. Cool.
I would love to like own like, a media house, probably like, I love to travel, so I don't know, maybe a tourist or something.
You'll be giving out tourist sightings. I love that. So we're going to be a little bit messy now because we like to get in the tea.
Right.
I want to know, what is the most random DMs you have received? Is that a little bit too much? What's the most random DMs that you have received?
Random DMs?
Yeah. From a fan, from whoever. Like, what's the most random thing?
Okay, so it's one that I had a text 2 days ago, and it wasn't that random, but it's like the lady sent me a text. She was like, she has a child that has that is what's it called? Wait, where's my phone? I need to pull out.
You're gonna go into it.
Yeah.
I'm getting exclusive. We're getting exclusive.
Where's my phone? Shit. Give me a second.
No worries.
Yeah, I think I should find it here.
This segment, we're going to call it Goes Down in the DMs. We're about to get an exclusive over here. We're going to see what type of content Magixx is getting in his DMs.
So, like, this was, like, on Sunday. She was like, you see, I love your song because my autistic son makes me know you. He loves OK, he loves Don Costadamo. So that was, like...
That is really sweet. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, like, I get a lot of texts like that, but it's like, when I get, like, things that are like personal like that, it's like it makes me feel like damn, like this, my music.
I really
is like,
love that because it's giving me
really
chills.
impacting people. Yeah.
You are such a good boy. Because you know what? I thought it was going to be some raunchy stuff, but this one beats it.
Nah.
This absolutely beats it.
Raunchy stuff is crazy though.
Yeah.
I got mad loads of DMs.
Yeah.
Trust me. Yeah, but like...
I love that because your music is really touching people's souls. And that's the thing about creating music and project out there that's being impactful on people's lives. I really love that.
Yeah, it's like, that was really like, it really touched me. So I was like, and this is just a recent one. Like, so I have mad mad different types of DMs. Was like, you wanted to get into the bad stuff.
Just a little bit.
Nah, that one is crazy. I can show you millions of it. But yeah.
Yeah, no, we'll leave that there. We'll leave that there. I think this one here, this one beats it.
Yeah.
This is absolutely amazing. I really love that. And we're about to wrap up. But I want to know, like, is there one thing that people probably assume about you, or some, you know, like a narrative that is out there about you that is totally wrong? It's not Magixx at all.
I think people think I think people at first thought I hated Wizkid.
Why would they think that?
There was a time on Twitter they thought I hated Wizkid, but like this is another one. I think people also think that like that I think people think that I'm Igbo as well. But I'm actually Yoruba.
Okay.
But I look very much like you know
Okay.
like I'm Igbo, but I'm actually Yoruba.
Okay.
Like my dad is from Ekiti. You know, I get a lot of you be Igbo boy. So I feel like I want to like correct that as well.
Okay.
Like I'm actually a Yoruba boy. My face just looks very like an Igbo boy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, so just to clarify, you don't hate Wizkid.
I don't hate Wizkid, man.
Okay.
Because like it was a time they were coming for me. You know, I made a comment about his music, and then they were like, "Yo, like Magixx," you know, they came for me. They were trolling me on Twitter. Then like, but it's fine. We're good now.
Listen, he doesn't. In the club, we all fam.
Yeah.
There's no hate for Wizkid over here.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I really, 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 like I said, I really enjoyed listening to this body of work. It's
Thank you very
absolutely
much.
amazing.
Thank you very
And
much.
I love how whoever, I'm sure it was you, as you said, you have a lot of creative process in your projects, but I love how it flows. The
Arrangement,
tracks,
yeah.
absolutely top notch.
Thank you very
There's no
much.
disruption. You know, sometimes you'll be
Yeah,
hearing
yeah.
something like, oh, where did this come from?
Yeah.
It just flows,
Yeah.
so
Sequence.
beautifully.
Thank
yeah.
you. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
My team and my team did that.
Your team, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you have a
Big
really
shout out
great
to
team.
everybody on the team, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Really love that. So guys, I Dream in Colour is currently available now on all streaming platforms.
Right.
Go and listen. If there's a song out there that reminds you of anyone, you make sure you share it to them, because
Yes,
one
sir.
thing I've picked up on is that it's a storytelling.
Yeah.
It's a storytelling. There's one song after the next,
Yeah.
it all aligns. Absolutely beautiful. Go and stream it. Magixx is here. When's the next time you're going to come back to London?
I don't know, but like, yeah, very soon, hopefully.
Okay.
I'm everywhere, literally, like, so this year. So, hopefully we come back in June.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I'm back. When he's back here, hopefully, you know, Mother Nature will be nicer to us. The sun will be out
Yeah.
for you as well, because you're here and the sun is out. So clearly you need to be coming back often.
Yeah.
We really appreciate you. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak into YEEEAAH Network.
Thank you
And we'll
very
see you
much.
again next time.
Thank you for having me, man. Really love it.
YEEEAAH Network.